Alright everyone, welcome to another Tuesday review, and this time I have a game from a developer I have reviewed quite a bit. And of course it's SEP, or looks like Seep, but if you go by how they pronounce it when you start the game up, it's SEP. Either way, this game is called Cosmos Bit. I'd call it a Metroidvania, but it's probably more Metroid than Vania. This is a game that came out just last week. Current price right now is on sale for $3.99, regular price $4.99. You have a female main character, and from the initial starting screen before you get to the intro screen here, the title screen here, that shows her in the artwork, and you can see it's a female character. You don't have multiple saves, so you either do a new game and save it, or you load your game. So go new game real quick. I will skip the story, but I kind of show you just a little bit. It shows us flying on our ship. Stars are kind of going in different colors, changing colors in the background, sparkling. Our ship looks like it's just putting along there. Bit of exhaust coming from there. And we get communication from Lieutenant Igor Petrov. So, we're going to skip that real quick. But basically it tells us to go to this planet, gain access to this place right here to save some scientists. Scientists are being held in this alien tower. And we'll have to fight some baddies to get them back. Fight some baddies to get the key to get into the tower so we can get them back. Controls are pretty standard. I'm using Xbox controllers, so it pretty much has default like A to jump, X to shoot. We do get a bomb eventually that I believe is down in X. You get a charge shot eventually that will be B, and then down in B you get an upgrade for a recharge battery to recharge one of those red orbs on the left, which is our shield. We do get upgrades also, find items to upgrade our gun, we'll find item that will allow us to double jump. We'll find all kinds of interesting items to upgrade, and even upgrades for those items as we go. You gotta shoot these rocks to find yellow, blue, and magenta looking spheres. Pinkish magenta looking spheres here, gemstones maybe, some kind of resource that we have to do to one, save the game and upgrade, because you get over here to our save spot. We go okay, down, and you have to pay money or pay resources to save. You also have upgrades, so extra energetic shield, which basically gives us more shield power. You get a total of 6 if you upgrade all the way, plus the battery to recharge that, which is the press down and B. Again, that'll recharge the battery. When you get the charge shot, there is an upgrade to reduce the charge time. When you get the bombs that are pressed down and X to launch a bomb, basically kind of like throw it at an arc, you have an upgrade to carry more bombs. And you can max all those out. I managed to max them all out in my playthrough. Daily grind, you will shoot those small rocks for resources. You'll find a much bigger rock that you can shoot that has a bunch of resources in it that you will be able to use to your advantage. And that's quite a good thing, in fact. This game really supplies you with enough opportunity to get enough resources to upgrade completely. You're basically going to go through the game. Let me show you how to save real quick. First, you do that, you have to press and hold the A button for it to fill up, and bam. And that same way you upgrade anything else, you press and hold the A button, it will let you know, be like, nope, sorry. Shake the menu, make a funny noise because you can't upgrade that yet. We're going to exit for now and just keep going. It's our basic starting shot. We will have an upgrade to that later on in the game. There's actually 2 upgrades we'll get, which is kind of cool. And basically it increases the power a little bit, but mostly it increases the range. So how far across the screen it goes. So right now we're like, we can't reach very far. First upgrade will go a bit farther, a little more powerful. Second upgrade will go even farther, a little more powerful, not incredibly more powerful. So you're not overpowered in this game. That being said, I will say enemies aren't terribly difficult. The hardest one is one flying enemy that shoots at you. Or kinda shoots at you. I mean, I went to a room one time and they were shooting a direction that I wasn't. So, I mean, I took it. I was like, well, I'll cheese this, no problem. The bosses, you're pretty much gonna be like up, shooting up like this for most of the boss fight, because they fly above you and you're shooting up at them, maybe jumping a little bit, maybe launching a charge shot. One drops down to attack you, so maybe like launch a bomb at him. Other than that, pretty straightforward technique for the boss battle. Avoid the shots that they shoot at you. Learn the timing of the shots kind of thing, and move out of the way when they're getting ready to shoot. But yeah, standard gaming stuff here. Very Metroid-esque. This door, we need the upgraded shot to actually open that, otherwise it's locked to us right now. You go down here, bam, in our first level. The counter, as you notice, as I kill stuff, it goes up. That counter just counts how many things you kill. I honestly have no idea if it makes any difference, because the game seems to only have one ending, where you save the day and then you go off to have more adventures, even though they want you to come back and have a celebration. One thing to note, if you watch real quick, when you jump from one area to the other, it just plops you on the side. You don't come up from that opening there, you just land right here. So be very careful, because when you do get a double jump upgrade, it'll be a double jump and you'll be like, okay, I can double jump now. But the habit is to jump here and then jump again to kind of like launch yourself out. If you do that, you might be launching yourself this way, that way, launching yourself at an enemy, getting hit, launching yourself right back into the hole. It's possible, and you want to be careful. So basically, like, come out of here, wait a minute, and then proceed. Other than that, I mean, everything is pretty standard. You've got basic platforming, shooting, enemies. They do kind of range and challenge. Like I said, the one flying enemy was one of the harder ones I came across. Another flying one that has sort of an erratic pattern can be challenging, but there is sometimes a way to cheese that one, or at least to take advantage, and really just kind of learning how to position yourself to shoot to avoid taking damage so you don't die. Again, all standard platform stuff, controls, very responsive, and it looks good. It has a very specific art style to it. Not a super realistic, scary looking art style, more of a cutesy pixel art. Kind of like if Metroid had a more like Super Mario Brothers look to it. That would be how I would describe it. It's not a very long game. I wished it was longer. I beat it in like 3 hours. Just under 3 hours, in fact. So I wish it actually had more substance to it, because right now for the price of $4.99 on sale, at least for the next couple days, as recording this video on the 14th, it's on sale to the 17th of March 2022, and it just came out last week. I said overall the game looks really well. I wish there was more. I really wish there was more to it, which isn't a terrible thing. It just means it's a really short game for what you're paying for. So as long as you keep that in mind, definitely go for this game. Get this game. Maybe worst case, get it on sale. If you don't want to pay full price for a game that might take you 3 hours. I mean, if you're not the greatest at platforming games or games in general, maybe it'll take you 4 or 5 hours. If you are really good at platforming games, maybe you'll beat it faster than I beat it. In either case, like I said, this game, you could stream this game on Twitch and beat it in one sitting. Like, it is that short. My only complaint about this, again, just the length. But other than that, it's a good game. It's fun. It's got challenge to it with the platforming. This game, I definitely recommend it, but I would probably say if you could find it cheaper, it's a better deal. So yeah, this is I recommend it, but probably wait for a sale given the amount of time you're going to spend playing this game. But yeah, it's fun. It's definitely a fun game. You'll enjoy it. You'll have a good time. So that's my recommendation. Thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, be sure to do the usual YouTube stuff. Check out my other videos if you want. You can subscribe to my channel. That way you get notified of new content when it comes out. Like the video if you want to. Dislike it if you want to. Whatever makes you happy. Either case, I appreciate you. We'll We'll see you next time. But until then, stay awesome. And we'll see you then.